Hey, I walked into a restroom just the other night and there was a sign that said men to the left and women to the right because they're always right. I thought that was not politically correct, but probably accurate stuff. Hey, in 2020, Donald Trump, then president, he directed then Attorney General William Barr to resume federal executions after a 17-year pause. All right, from July 2020 through to January 2021, the Trump-led Department of Justice oversaw 13 executions, and now Joe Biden, he is saying, hey, let's have another pause here. No more executions. We got to kind of process and analyze, and let's have meetings to decide if this is a good thing or a bad thing. And of course, he is saying to people that it is a bad thing and you should never take the life of another individual. He's wrong. Capital punishment is a deterrent. I don't know about that so much. Is it punishment? I guess. Is it revenge? Not so much. It is justice. If somebody does a terribly bad thing, you got to put them down because you should. It's simple stuff. I mean, don't take the right away from the citizenry. The jury should be able to make that decision as to whether or not that man or woman should have capital punishment, should be put to death. That's what it's about. These people who say, put him in jail instead, the really bad guy, put him in a little cell and keep him there for 20 years, 30 years. That'll teach him. I think that's mean. You do that to dogs? I don't think so. A mad dog, you put him out of his misery. That would be capital punishment, certainly a form of. So I'm a strong believer in that. Here's a man who should qualify for that. He raped 4 teenagers and he gets no jail time whatsoever. This is a man in New York City. He pled guilty to rape, sexual abuse for assaulting these teenage girls. And the judge said, you know what, it wouldn't be appropriate to give him jail and do any bad things to him because he's such a nice little boy. And everyone was shocked. People's mouths literally dropped open in the courtroom and the judge said, oh, come on, we have to give him another chance. I don't think so. Times like that, there's no more chances. The minimum should have been 10 years at least, and then put him through all kinds of counseling and give him a smack alongside of the head each and every hour. He did a bad thing, a terrible thing. Now, people that are not fully vaccinated now in British Columbia, Canada, account for 40% of all the people now with COVID that are in the hospital. In Israel has been the poster child for COVID vaccinations. Almost every adult is vaccinated, and yet most of the people that are in the hospital now with COVID have been vaccinated. So what does that tell you? Is there a message there? Fully vaccinated people, team players rather, in Ottawa, Canada, they played for the Ottawa Senators, the NHL. 40% of the entire team, they're all vaccinated, 40% of the entire team was found to be positive, right? And so they had to cancel games and different things. So what's going on? Does the vaccine not work? Does it only work for a little while? There's so many views and arguments on that. Everybody's got a view. Everyone's got an opinion. But the fact is that it doesn't seem to be working. People seem to be getting sick anyway. They get sick when they get the vaccination. They get sick after they've had the vaccination. Not everybody, I get it. Some die. We can go around and around on this thing, but is it a good thing? Should it be mandated? Definitely not. Aaron O'Toole in Canada, he's saying, I warn you, I'm going to punish any member of parliament and senator who questions my leadership. So he says he's the king of something. What's wrong with that guy? He ain't a conservative. He should ditch the name, or the name should ditch him. I mean, it's a sad day when you have a guy that he doesn't stand for anything. He's got rigid flexibility every moment of every day. And now he's saying, you can't get rid of me, and how dare you even think about it, let alone say it, because I won't let you get away with that. Democracy is a participatory event. If you don't participate, you will be governed by whoever others choose. Every election is determined by the people who show up. Be a patriot, vote. Oh, but why would I? Does it count who votes, or does it matter who counts the votes? You know. See ya.